zero emission snowmobile challenge, they discontinued it after 2 years because we just kept winning. So I know there was somebody who was talking about doing a zero emission snow machine. And so I'm like, hey, I mean, yeah, you're getting this basic information from these people, but I know these hyper geniuses that made this snow machine that went in Sweden or some weird Netherlands and was out in the pristine environment without making any other stuff. And I could get the actual data from the person who kind of ran the whole show, who I work with. That was, and I see it's Matt Simerson. You're the
Yes, that would be me.
Yeah. So let me I'm gonna just like chat you my my email.
And thank you, Sophia. That's exactly what this time is for doing networking and connecting with each other. We'll also have some time at the end of the meeting for people to do that too. So excellent opportunity. So yeah, let's catch up, everybody. What have you all been doing? How are you surviving this isolation thing? Any good stories from quarantine?
Oh, they're all being quiet. I have been busier than ever because automotive repair for, let's say, mission critical purposes is still approved. So today I got a non-charging Chevy Volt charging again and received a 2011 Leaf. I drove it from Kent to Bainbridge Island with only 20 miles of range. This is a 3-bar Leaf. And it took a full hour on DC fast charge to add 4.3 kilowatt hours to the battery. So it was a long morning inching my way across.
I'd say get a horse and pull it.
Yeah, Jay is probably exactly the person I need to take my Chevy Volt to, because I have a very ill-fitting J1772 socket. And Roger took a peek at it once, and I think John Lussmeyer did, and they thought, maybe the pins are bent, but it was a little hard to tell anything. And Bill Pierre Chevrolet was completely uninterested in giving it any attention at all, so yeah.
Well, we found frequent complaints of cracked J1772 charging inlets allowing water intrusion on the backside, but this one turned out to be kind of an assembly line shortcut. There's about a 4-inch pigtail with a 5-pin wiring connector behind that inlet, and on this one it was full of water, and the little 5-volt charge enable pin was very corroded, so we had an intermittent connection and it finally failed to charge at all.
Did you replace the pin or you just cleaned it up?
GM has obsoleted the connectors. They'll sell you a whole new inlet and a whole new wiring harness to connect it to. So that's a $300 minimum parts rather than, $5 worth of parts.
Hello, Jay.
Hello, Mark.
There's a YouTube video out here last week about a group of people in Quebec that got a Model 3 to run. In fact, they actually had it run with 3 battery packs. And so they know how they packed into the Model 3. So is this, do you have a connection with these people in that van that your associate built or something, or?
No, what Mark's referring to is this week we put our first Maxwell van on the road, which is a Dodge Ram ProMaster 2500 with a full Model 3 drivetrain. I was in LA a month ago helping to assemble it, and it's the quickest ProMaster on the road for sure. We are also partnered with a shop in Quebec, Véhicules Électriques Simon André, and they built the custom computer module that allows us to interface a 2018 and later Leaf battery into early cars. So we're putting 40 kilowatt hour batteries into 2011 and 12 Leafs.
I think that we're talking about the same person who just released the video on that.
They do work with Teslas as well. I
Yeah,
don't know
right.
everything they do.
Yeah, but anyway, that's very impressive. Right, Tim? There's Tim Economou there. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Mark.
Yeah. Very good.
Tim, can I rename you?
What, you can name me anything you want.
I'll call you
on this
Becky
one.
unless you change it.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been called worse than that. That's my wife's name.